Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. I'm going to do Aquarius this time, actually. I might grab another one, though, just to see where Aquarius is. Yeah, we're going to use this one, I think. Well, it doesn't matter which one. Anyways, let's dive into Aquarius energy. We have some new decks we'll be using today, so let's dive into that. Billionaire, it was in the reverse a little bit, and Fashion Witch. Very interesting, cute little cards. Let's dive in. Billionaire, are you hoarding wealth to fuel your king or queen baby dreams? Do not pass go and do not collect $1 million. Don't even go to jail or pay taxes. Think about doing some good and using your hoard to end world hunger today. So be going out with somebody or something like that. Let's see, Fashion Witch. You can dress the part, but if you claim to be a witch and your practice lacks morality, you, my darling, are not a witch, but just a muggle in chic disguise. So there's something about like really honestly working on your spirituality could be relevant as well. We have some other new decks that we are going to use. I'm doing the same order for all of them. So there could be something about like seeing beyond superficial materialistic concerns. Yeah, similar energy to Scorpio. I think they pulled that. Aries. I want to get you guys a unique card for your reading. Corn, interesting. Very simple, I like it. But corn is so versatile. We have a vervain on the bottom, so we'll read that next as well. Maybe somebody here is quite corny or something like that. There are a variety of corn deities, including the Hopi corn maidens, the Cherokee goddess Sulu, or the Aztec goddess Chicomicoatl, and other indigenous corn mother figures, some of whom literally gave their bodies to feed their children and us all. For this reading, corn is symbolic of fertility as well as safety. It represents a certainty that our basic needs for food, shelter, and companionship will be met. To invite the abundance of corn into your life, set aside a few corn husks, take a piece, and tie it into a loop, setting an intention as you do so. Thread a second piece through the first and tie it in another loop, forming the beginnings of a chain. With each link in the chain, add to your intention, making it stronger. Hang your corn chain over your altar. And then we have Vervain. Let's check that out. I'm really enjoying all the beautiful decks, right? Just gorgeous. Vervain here. Witch hazel underneath it, but vervain, also known as the enchanter's herb, vervain is considered both magical and sacred by cultures of the world over. The Egyptians believe vervain sprang from the tears of the goddess Isis when she mourned the death of her brother/husband Osiris, and it was used to treat the wounds of Jesus Christ. During the crucifixion, Roman messengers would wear vervain to prove their good intentions and truth, and druids would always harvest vervain in August near Lammas when the dog star was visible, Sirius, but neither moon nor sun could be seen in the sky. Despite its renown, so maybe something about like astrology could be really relevant, or search up the Sirius star and the like myths associated with it. Not just myths, right? Everything is connected. Despite its renown, vervain is gentle and soothing. It clears the mind. It provides a sense of calm and well-being. Okay, beautiful energies. Actually, I just want to make sure you guys can see enough. So let's dive into our last new deck for you beautiful folks. Aquarius' advice. Ooh, that one came out kind of quick. Lightworker, interesting. The transmutation of shadow is needed when seeking the light that guides you. This could be about your creativity or conflict or something like that. Communications regarding self-esteem or a mindset. Let's see, 23. Soul alignment, following passions and transmuting shadow. When a light creates a shadow, notice how the light doesn't dim as a response. It continues to shine, even though the shadow is there looming in the background. Light cannot avoid shadows any more than you can avoid people who are mean, rude, or unsupportive, or lacking vision. Shining your light doesn't mean everyone loves you. It means that you're turning on the light so that the people who can and love you in the way that you need to be loved can find you. Shining your light doesn't take much, simply a commitment to follow your passions and embrace the things that bring you joy, excitement, and a sense of wonder. Your soul falls into alignment with every little little bit of time, you follow what's in your heart, instincts, intuition. There is no need to fear the hows, whys, or what ifs. If a desire has made its way to you, it's because Spirit has already given it to you and is waiting for you to receive this gift. Remember, spirits will speak to you and you'll think it's just an idea. Those random ideas that pop in, that could be a spirit that's trying to guide you and help you. The right people, place, and opportunities will seek you out, providing you with necessary resources to achieve your dreams. When you listen carefully, your soul will tell you who is right and who is wrong, who can support you and who cannot. Don't worry about the shadows in the background. They can yell and intimidate, stare and complain, but they do not have the power to stop your light from shining. You don't get to tell people how to love you. You get to choose if you want to participate in the way they love. Yanla Vazant. I don't know who that is, but I think it's a nice quote for sure. We have sun salutation on the bottom. Gorgeous. If you can see that. Maybe I'll read it quick. Praise the temple that carries your spirit's support is needed. 38. Keywords: wellness, supporting your body. Receiving this card is an immediate call to make self-care a priority, especially if you've experienced struggles in manifesting more abundance or love into your life. It may not seem as though health and wellness have anything to do with our other goals, but consider that you would not have a way to experience wealth, joy, love, or material possessions without your physical body. It is your soul's home, and how you take in the world around you. It is also the frequency that you create your reality around you with. Without vitality, it could become much more difficult to show up for things that money can afford to buy you. How can you enjoy travel, cars, houses, or parties if you don't have the physical strength, or enjoy time with loved ones if your mind is foggy or tired? Often a healthy body results in a healthy brain, unlocking creative ideas and making it easier to problem solve and stimulate emotional wellness. You will find the solution or answer to your question with a greater ease after making time for proper rest, better nutrition, and taking a break. There's no need to look a certain way or attempt to mold yourself into unrealistic beauty standards. All that is required in finding ways to support your body is to facilitate a feeling of vitality, energy, and strength. This will be different for different people, so listen to your body and let it guide you to what feels best. Very, very nice. We have peonies on the bottom. Beautiful. It is time to reap your rewards. Settle in for the ride with Lady Luck. 28. I just think it's a beautiful card. I know we can't just continue to go through the deck, but I feel like it's calling out. All around good luck, protection, and increased blessing. Peonies are big, expressive flowers that are often given as a sign of goodwill and blessings. They are offered to you as a gift from the universe with the promise that what you want is on its way. This is absolutely the most positive and supportive card of the deck. It's a big yes, go for it and expect things to work out exactly as you hope that they would. Are you seeking more abundance? It's yours. Hoping a relationship will work out, you bet it will. Whatever you have set your eyes on is making a beeline straight towards you. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want, as you are likely to receive it right now. And we do have the new moon coming up next Sunday. It's not just the universe that's in a giving mood. You may get a free coffee just because, a favor at work, or an offer to skip ahead in the long line, and more. Allow yourself to receive this upturn in good fortune, and don't question the reasons behind it. It may seem sudden or unusual, but you have planted seeds of gratitude for quite a while, and you are finally reaping rewards. This could be regarding a home, real estate, family matters, emotional well-being in general. So let's grab some tarot. Maybe actually I'm going to pull... Yeah, I do want to get some tarot for you guys. I feel like your uniqueness is what makes you powerful. There could be you could be healing your relationship to money right now, especially as you're like refocusing on your priorities or budgeting or something like that, or planning for something long term. Maybe you're learning about mutual funds, anything else for Aquarius. You could be seeing something more clearly as well. You could be coming out of any kind of fears or like controlling dynamics or repetitive patterns or karmic patterns. This could be regarding family matters, or like maybe your father, or something to do with a masculine here, or maybe dealing with a masculine that's quite imbalanced. But I feel like you're planning. Tell us more. Yeah, there's some kind of like financial independence that you're focusing on regardless. And you could be doing this in secret or be taking some time out. Yeah, interesting. Anything else for Aquarius energies? I feel like similar energy to Aries. There's something about really focusing on your finances, or like a family situation or something long term here. Yeah, following your intuition will be extremely beneficial as well. I'm going to pull a Kali card. Aquarius energies. Something about gratitude could be relevant as well. Her heart contains the seeds of your soul and complete awareness of the divine destiny she has always intended for you. There is a sacred purpose to which you were born, a meaningful, divinely protected path waiting for you to fulfill it. Only you can decide to put faith and commitment into the path, and to take one step at a time in honoring what is valued to your heart, tuning into a loving plan, and taking those steps. The pathway reveals itself, and you attract great blessings that benefit all. Okay, such healing can ask you to have courage and wisdom to move beyond the intellectual assessment of what you think you should be doing and your self-created ideas about what your evidence of success you should have manifested by now. You will need to shift from assessing your self-healing journey. You are asked to allow yourself to grow into the path you are seeking. The acorn doesn't appear much like the oak, but it knows how to become one. You have to trust the innate intelligence of your own healing process and soul knowing. I'm hearing compounding in my head. Only then can you be sure you will not miss your purpose, nor attempt to climb mountains not meant for you, and that cannot bring you any benefit, happiness, or peace. Artha, however, is not only about purpose, it is also about the capacity to accomplish our tasks and the means necessary to do so. I feel like if you're trying to like force something, there might be like a better thing for you. It's kind of like going against the current or something like that. Um, Let's see. The universe provides all such means from emotional learning to financial support. To be able to relax and receive such generous grace, we must be on our authentic path and may also need to resolve painful experiences that have taught us to distrust. Many people have a complex set of beliefs about emotional material support. These are largely inherited, often not particularly functional, and yet adopted without reflection. We can struggle to realize that we can choose whether to hold on to those beliefs or let them go in favor of a different, perhaps more generous, kind, and favorable viewpoint. The Oracle asks you to consider that your belief systems are not a reflection of an inviolable reality, but an expression of the best way you could deal with your past. You owe no allegiance to a belief system. It either supports or it does not. And if you understand astrology and transits, you know that, what happens in 2009 is entirely different than what's happening right now. There were different transits. It was different. We weren't as evolved as we are now. It either supports you or it does not. To allow yourself to be supported brings benefit to all. Give yourself permission to do the inner work necessary to open your mind to a more beautiful belief system. As Kali is rebirthing energy, it is time to dispense with the past, especially if there has been wounds around a lack of security. This oracle guides you to open your heart and mind to the reality of material means necessary for your continued development being provided. Even if you struggle with the path, Artha of Kali brings reassurance that you are capable. Sorry, it's a bit itchy. Maybe you're getting money soon or something like that. Always put your hand in your pocket when that happens, right? You are forging your own authentic path that will bring fulfillment on all levels and bring positive spiritual repercussions to all as well. If you have reached a block or dead end, trust that you have the strength to overcome it. It may not be through attempting to force something to happen in the material world so much as working on reframing your belief, strategy, and approach so they are in complete alignment with your inner values. That takes incredible strength and trust in yourself. Going through the process creates spiritual integrity and alignment. Even the greatest willpower to make things happen falls short of what is necessary to manifest your most beautiful sacred fulfillment without such spiritual integrity. Trust that the promise of your sacred success is being fulfilled through every challenge and blessing. So this was all lined up, right, on purpose, so that you could evolve into the best version of yourself. So let's grab some last juicy messages for Aquarius from their team, from their spirit team. Thank yous. Aquarius's messages. Most beneficial messages for Aquarius listeners, Aquarius people and placements. What are the messages from Aquarius's spirit team? We have necessary painful change. We have patience while pursuing goals. Things often happen in their own timing and way. So transits, toxic relationship coming out sideways. So maybe this could be about like maybe seeing a toxic relationship or being used to that. Don't allow others to stress you out. We have intentionally clear insecurities. Work at it. And we have Jewish in the reverse. Maybe something about Judaism or Hermeticism. Strong relationships are built on mutual respect. And we have learned Jyotish. Interesting. So that could be sidereal Indian astrology, basically. So definitely use AstroSeek's website on Google. You can search it up, AstroSeek. Sidereal Vedic birth chart, enter your details, gives you nakshatras when you scroll to the bottom. Claire Nakti on YouTube has great videos on nakshatras and the themes that are presented. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal use on the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.